Hello everyone, welcome back to Smarter Everyday or Learning Ocean of Chemistry. Dear students, what we have been learning from 10 days, the chapter Organic Chemistry, some basic principles and techniques. Okay, and from this chapter up to now, what are the concepts are completed, those everything I'll provide for you in the description. You can go through them. Okay students, now in this session, what we are learning previously from the topic nomenclature of different classes of organic compounds. In this, about saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons, and about haloalkanes, and about alcohols, and about ethers also completed. Okay, 5 categories completed. And now in this session we are going to learn about the topic monocarboxylic acids, or nothing but alkanoic acids, and the next one is aldehydes or alkanols. About these two you are going to learn in this session. Right, so let's get into the class. Sixth one, monocarboxylic acids. Okay students, this is also called as alkanoic acids, I told you previously. And for this, the general formula, okay, the general formula I'm going to write here: CnH2n plus 1 COOH. Okay, and here in the place of n you should take 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And students, instead of this you can use the general formula R, COOH. This is actually the carboxylic acids functional group general formula, RCOOH, where R is equal to H, or any alkyl group you can take. Instead of this R you can write any alkyl group. And if you represent this completely, the carboxylic acid, as a functional group, you should represent like this: C double bond O OH. That is only COOH. This is called as carboxyl. Okay, for this you can use the secondary suffix. What you are going to use for this is oic acid. Okay students, and common names, if you see for this monocarboxylic acids, these are derived from the name of the plant or animal from which they were first isolated. Okay, and IUPAC names, if you see for these carboxylic acids, IUPAC names, you can replace E from the name of corresponding alkane. If you replace this E by the suffix of oic acid. Okay, and that is what we should get finally from this alkane. If you replace this E minus E, plus you should add oic acid, then students, what you should get here? Alkanoic acid. Okay, now let's see some important examples for these monocarboxylic acids or alkanoic acids. The general formula for this are COOH. In the place of R you can take the compounds HCH3 or methyl group, ethyl group, some like that. Okay, and let's see the first example here, HCOOH. Here for this the common name is formic acid. And IUPAC name is, here students, COOH is there, that is the carboxylic acid. Then you should use the secondary suffix here, oic acid, right? And the IUPAC name is methanoic acid. Why? Because all the single bonds only presented here. Then that is methane, from the methane derivative, that is, and here is the suffix oic acid is the secondary suffix here, that is the IUPAC name. And let's see the second example. In the first example, if you see here, the first carbon, only one carbon is located, so the root word should be meth. And coming to the second example, here what we have, CH3 COOH. Here there are 2 carbon atoms, so 2 carbon atoms means the root word should be eth. Eth is the root word. So basing upon the single bonds, you should say that belongs to alkane. Then if you remove this E from alkane, you should add oic acid, then you should get ethanoic acid. That is the name, IUPAC name of this formula, acetic acid. And let's go for the next example, students. Here let's see CH3, CH2, COOH. Okay, you know very well, if there are three carbons are located in that particular compound molecular formula, you should add the root word prop. Then this is COOH, carboxylic acid group, and the name should be propanoic acid. And IUPAC name also same. And let's see the next one, CH3, CH2, again CH2, COOH. Here 4 carbons are presented here. Then students, the root word is bute. So butane, if you remove that suffix, you should add the suffix of this carboxylic acid, that is butanoic acid. Butanoic acid is the IUPAC name for this, and common name is, I'm going to write here, the common name is butyric acid. This is the common name. Okay students, very simple topic today about this. Half of the topic completed. Monocarboxylic acids, the general formula are COOH, and these are the examples, the common name and IUPAC name. Okay, let's go for the next one. Aldehydes or alkanals. General formula for these aldehydes is CnH2n plus 1 and CHO. Okay students, where N is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. you can use. Instead of this formula, you can use the formula simple structure RCHO. Okay, here R is in hydrogen you can use, or any alkyl group you can take. Okay students, and for these aldehydes, what is the functional group, what is the main structure? Let's see. C double bond O H, that is nothing but CHO. Okay, this is aldehyde group. And students, for this secondary suffix, what you have to use? Al is the secondary suffix. Right, the common names. What are the common names for these aldehydes? You can see here. And replace just you should replace IC acid, ic acid, from the common name of the corresponding acid which they give upon oxidation by the word aldehyde. For example, dear students, let's see here. Acetic acid is there, the example of acetic acid. From this, if you remove IC acid, then IC acid, then students, what you should get here? Acetaldehyde you should get here. Okay, this is the common name for this. And what are the IUPAC names? Let's see now. IUPAC names. Replace the terminal E from the name of corresponding alkane by the suffix of Al. Very simple. From this alkane, you should replace E and you should add simply Al, and that is called as alkanal. Okay, and alkanal. And let's see some examples, then only you will get some idea about these aldehydes. HCHO. Okay, as usual you need to count the carbon atoms here, only one single carbon atom. Then students, coming to the IUPAC name, you have the root word meth. Okay, and the common name for this, you should remember this, formaldehyde. formaldehyde, then the IUPAC name should be methanol. Okay, from methane. Why? Because from methane, that is the alkane group, you should add Al as a suffix, then you should get alkanal, right? And basing upon this, you should get methanol. And second example I have written here, CH3CHO. Okay, and the name, common name of this compound is acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde, and IUPAC name, 2 carbons are located here, then obviously the root word is eth, and you should remove E from that ethane and you should add Al to that, and students, finally what you should get here, ethanol, Al, ethanol you should get, right? And the next one, next example, what I'm going to write here, CH3, CH2, CHO. Okay, here 3 carbons are located, then students, the IUPAC name first we have to write. 3 carbons are there means the root word is prop, and basing upon this alkanal, the word should be propanol. Propanol, Al is the suffix here, propanol. And what is the common name for this? Propionaldehyde. Propionaldehyde, right? This is the common name for this example. And students, for next example I'm going to write here CH3 CH2, again CH2 CHO. Okay, like this is the aldehyde group what we have here. Then students, if you count the carbons here, there are 4 carbons, and 4 carbons means the root word is but is the root word. Basing upon that alkanal, you should write the name as butanol, Al, butanol, and here the common name is but is the root word, butyraldehyde. Butyraldehyde is the common name. Okay students, this is about our today's session. Very small topics I have selected to explain to you about aldehydes and alkanoic acids. Okay students, right? And what is your opinion and what are your doubts also, you need to convey in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Up to now, dear students, let's see here. 6th one and 7th one also completed about alkanals, and in our next session I'm going to explain about ketones or alkanones, and the next one acid chlorides or acyl chlorides and acid anhydrides. All are the small topics only, no, right? And I would like to select 3 topics I have to explain to you. Okay students, let's I'll meet you in my next session about this topic, organic compounds, some different classes. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.